Hey everybody, it's the Alternative Health Gamer here. I just wanted to give you a little bit of advice. If you don't know where to start with exercise, let's say you have a bike like I have. Okay, I have a stationary bike. Let's say you don't. Maybe you have a treadmill, or maybe you don't have anything. Maybe you just have your body and that's it. You don't have any weights or anything. Something that I've actually found very, very, very useful is to occupy yourself while exercising. So what I do is I'll take like my bike, okay, got like my Xbox controller. What you can do is you can use a book, you can use anything, uh, a laptop, a tablet, anything, a phone. You pretty much just you're gonna sit here and you're gonna occupy yourself. You're gonna occupy yourself while you bike, while you exercise, while you do something. So you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So right now, I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition on Xbox One. I can do this easily, way more easily than if I'm sitting here with nothing to occupy myself with, nothing to take my attention off of it. I'm going to pay attention more to the pain of what's going on with the exercise. I'm going to pay attention to more of my fatigue, of more of getting bored. The biggest thing that I found about exercise is you just have to keep it fun. You have to keep yourself inspired. If you're doing the same thing day in and day out and you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're going to stop exercising. It's just that's just how it's going to be. It's going to be extremely hard for you to keep focused, to keep ambitious, keep motivated, because without fun, what are you doing it for? You're doing it to look better, but it's not going to be immediate results. You're not going to get immediate results. You're not going to get trim. You're not going to get fit. You're not going to get toned immediately. So it's going to be hard for you to keep that inspiration going. So I just wanted to give you a couple pointers, a couple tips on what I've found to help keep me inspired, and that's doing something like playing Xbox, doing something where I can play a couple rounds of Dragon Age and be done with 50 minutes of biking without even knowing I'm doing biking. I focus so much on the game, trying to stay alive, trying to do something like that. Other people might get, dive into a book. You might get so into that book that you're not even paying attention, and then when you look down, you see how many calories you burn, and it's amazing. You can do this day in and day out. Again, I use a bike. I'm lucky enough to have one. You can walk in place. You're still burning calories. It's about getting yourself moving without using all of your attention on the fact that you are moving, the fact that you are trying to burn some calories, the fact that you are trying to shed that extra weight and just to feel better about yourself. And in time, your body starts to adapt, and exercise will be easier and easier. You can go faster. With the bike right now, I roughly go about 20 miles an hour for about 50 minutes, about 55 minutes. Don't even pay attention to it. Okay, if I was to try to go burn that many calories just by walking with absolutely nothing else, I would get bored. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a couple tips and some tricks to help you burn that excess weight and just shed off the pounds. If you can, get a bike. That's my suggestion. You burn off a ton of calories. You'll get your legs toned up. Also, what we do is we keep a lot of our emotions, anxiety in our trunk muscles. So when you're biking and you're pushing these leg muscles, you're going to be getting rid of some of that stress. You're going to be getting rid of some of that anxiety. That's going to help you emotionally as well as physically. Don't overdo it with biking. It is still a sitting thing. So you don't want to just be sitting on it all day long. But yeah, definitely keep yourself hydrated. I've said in earlier videos I can't really hydrate while I'm exercising. It kind of makes me sick. So listen to your body. Don't overdo it. Keep yourself inspired. Find something fun to do. Have a goal set in your mind. How many calories do you want to burn? How far do you want to push yourself? How fast do you want to go? How much weight do you want to lose? You can do this by calculation. You can do the calorie calculation. You just have to make sure you're not eating a bunch of crap food. The biggest thing that I've found that contributes to me putting on weight is my salt content. My body retains water like crazy, and I'll be like, I didn't even eat that much yesterday. I put on 2 pounds. Well, I drink a lot of water, and if you don't get all that flushed out and you drink and you eat a bunch of salt, you're going to put on some weight. So don't really worry about the weight so much. You want to focus on what your body can do. Okay, the weight will come off. You have to pay attention to what you eat, what you're putting in your body, and what you can do. Okay, right now I'm sitting at 250 pounds. I can do more now. than I could when I was 207 pounds, because I focused more on my nutrition, on what I'm eating and what I'm putting into my body and how much I can put out. I can lift weights now that I couldn't do back then. And I was a lot trimmer back then because I was doing a massive calorie cut, and I was exercising like nonstop. I mean, I was walking or doing a P90X workout or running on the treadmill literally 6 to 8 hours a day. Okay, that was an average day. That wasn't if I was pushing it or doing more, and I was not giving myself enough nutrition. So you gotta break down these walls that people have built about you have to eat so many calories. Okay, you can burn excess calories, but it's also about what you're putting into your body. Okay, so the calculations for calories is roughly about 4,500 calories you need to burn for a pound of fat. Okay, that might seem like a lot, but if you get a bike like this and you bike long enough, you can burn off 1,000 calories, okay, without a problem, especially if you can occupy yourself. You do that one time a day. Let's say you burn 1,000 calories a day, okay? It's gonna take you 3.5 days to burn off a pound. But you have to be putting in the right nutrition or your body's just gonna start eating itself. Don't let people tell you fat's bad, okay? Fat's not bad. The refined processed food that we eat here, a lot of what I see in the stores, a lot of what I've eaten. I mean, don't think that I'm eating perfectly, because I'm really not, but that's what's going to put your extra pounds on. It's not going to be the healthy fats, the protein. It's going to be that excess sugar and the excess carbohydrates, because what they do is they all break down into glucose in your body. And if you don't burn that, it stores it as energy. So you eat a bunch of carbs, low fat, low protein, and what happens is, unless you're going to burn that, it's going to get stored into your body as fat. As far as fat goes, it's a really good energy source. You have 9 calories per gram. Okay, so that's a lot of energy you can burn. Fat's gotten a bad rap over the years about being bad for you, making you fat. Everybody had that low fat craze. I went through it too. And it doesn't make you healthy to do that. Okay, it's going to make you healthy when you start eating more natural foods, when you start eating more organic foods, when you start paying attention to what you eat and what you're putting into your body. Stop with the food coloring, stop with the artificial sweeteners, stop with the artificial colors, stop with the excess ingredients that you do not need. Okay, our ancestors and everything, they lived off of not processed food. They didn't have a Safeway or a Costco or a Walmart to go into. They found their food. They gathered their food. Nature made for them what they needed in order to survive. So why are we any different? Just because we process food now so we can keep it on the shelves longer doesn't mean that our bodies want it. Doesn't mean that our bodies are engineered for it. Okay, we need protein, we need fat, we need some carbohydrates. Your best carbohydrates are going to come from your fruits and vegetables. Okay, not from the bread, not from the whole wheat. Okay, if you really want to do that, sure, try to do that. Try to get a high fiber, low carb. Okay, you cancel out your fiber carbs, because those aren't really going to be work the same way in your body as just a regular carbohydrate. So you just got to watch the food that you eat. Keep yourself inspired. Keep yourself motivated. Have a goal in mind, and just keep working at it. Okay, if you skip a day, it used to make me crazy to skip a day. I could not skip a day of exercise. Nope, I can't do that. I have to go. Okay, that burned me out. You have to make time. Okay, life comes along. You have other things you got to do. You have responsibilities. You have family. You have gatherings. You have stuff like that you got to do. So keep yourself inspired. Don't keep yourself on a set date. Okay, if you can only do 5 minutes of biking, that's 5 minutes more than if you were just sitting here. Okay, 5 minutes over a week time, that's 35 minutes of biking. Okay, that's 35 more minutes than if you would have said, oh, well, I can't do much today. I only got 5 minutes. Well, that's 5 minutes. Get on the bike, do it. Walk, do it. Do something, okay? You have to just keep yourself inspired. Don't give yourself excuses of why you can't be doing this. I'm a stay-at-home dad. And again, I'm a big guy. I'm not a small guy. I'm not a trim guy. Don't give yourself excuses of stuff like that. You can do it, okay? You can lose that weight. I used to be way bigger than I am now. don't give yourself that excuse. Just watch what you eat, keep yourself inspired. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the box below. I appreciate you guys watching this. I hope this helps somebody out there. I know that when I was struggling with exercise, I wish I could have watched something that would have kept me inspired, that would have showed me that, hey, you can do it, and maybe give me some advice, just as easy as having a bike. You know, as easy as walking in place. I didn't think about that when I used to play games. So that's why I'm making videos like this. I want to help other people, give them ideas, get them inspired to go do something. So again, if you like this, I ask you just to subscribe to my channel. I try to come out with videos a couple times a week. If you have anything of interest that you want me to cover, or if you have any questions, like I said, just leave them in the box below. I'll be more than happy to try to cover everybody's questions if you have any. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Have a good day.